Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more KEW action. We have now our last main KEW before our next major pay-per-view, which of course is only just around the corner. So let's get things started here with Mark taking on Benji, a rivalry that has been fierce and fuming. And there you can see the wee fellas in the ring and ready to go, and Benji's music's playing from the Titantron. Oh no, he's come out from the crowd and he's assaulting Mark already in the ring. The match hasn't even got going. The referee's called it off. He's waved it away as Benji is just beating the life out of Mark. And look at that, the referee's pulled him off, but Benji says, no, I'm having another go at him. And there he's stomping away on the back. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, this was scheduled to be a tables match, but it's turned into just an absolute brawl here between the two competitors. Benji demolishing Mark, and now look at that, disrespectfully slapping the cheeks right in front of him, climbs up to the second rope, and then dives off with a big strike there, straight into the midriff to the wee fella. He's going up now. Maybe he's trying to mock him by climbing to the top rope. He's pointing to him now, and Mark's slow to get back to his feet as Benji waits patiently in the corner. And a big crossbody there. The referee watching on, told both men that they need to knock it off, but Benji will have absolutely none of it. Leaps over the steps and goes after Mark. Mark catches him there on the outside now, gets a little strike in there, and then gets hold of his man by the back of the neck and says, you know what, have some of your own medicine. Back in the ring we go as Mark jumps over the top ropes, manages to avoid the first hit, but he gets a second kick in the guts there, gets a couple of little hits in there to his former tag partner, and a little drop kick there too. Picks Benji up now. What's he going to do here? Seems to be pausing. Runs and is in the second corner here. Off the ropes. Oh, big drop kick there, showing off the athleticism and the area ability that His Majesty has now. Oh, a little jumping DDT from the wee fella too. As Benji slowly back to his feet, maybe he's feeling the effects of that little DDT. Oh, as Mark kicks him in the face, says, you know what, you enjoy giving people boots to the face, have some of your own. Stomps on the head now. And now it's switched a bit for Benji. He came in to try and catch His Majesty out, but His Majesty is look like he's up to the task and has given Benji a taste of his own medicine. These two, of course, locked in the heated rivalry after the tag team fell apart. Benji with a knee in the head. Oh, the kick to the back of the head there. Just continuing his menacing assault on the former KEW champion and the former tag team champions as they were. Of course, the tag team broke down after Benji abandoned Mark in the steel cage against the Teachers Union, and since then the two have been at odds and have been content just to beat the life out of each other. And Benji there looking like he was pausing in the corner as Mark takes advantage. A few swift hits and a hurricane down onto the mat. Mark now leaping over Benji, who seems to be holding his head, and the double legs right in the crown jewels. And kicks him in the chest, sends him down. Goes for the moonsault off the ropes, but Benji rolls out of the way and says, you know what, have some of this. Gets hold of him from behind, takes him over to the ropes now, has him positioned dangerously on those ropes, hits him in the back of the head, and look at this, choking him on the ropes there. The referee powerless to stop the assault of Benji on his magnificence as he whips him into the corner and gives him the disrespectful butt splash in the corner. He rolls over now and out of the ring, laying forlornly on the floor as Benji goes to the top rope and now points to him and says, come on, back to your feet, little man. I've got something here special just for you. Another big crossbody right on the outside. And you have to wonder how much damage this will do with the pay-per-view not far away now. Mark manages to catch the little hit there, though, the kick that was going to be, and whips his man back into the ring. He says, I'm not done beating you up on the inside of the ring. Get in there, you. Nice little drag back there and kicks him in the face as Benji crawls to the corner here. Slowly making his way back up into it. Mark says, alright then, you want to get in the corner, be my guest. Lifts him onto the top rope here. What's he doing up here? The little fella spins around, jumps off, and massive face buster off the top rope. And look at the indignation from the wee fella there, staring forlornly into the crowd as he looks at his former tag partner on the floor, now wrenching the leg. But Benji boots him in the face. You can see there's absolutely no love lost between these two. The former partners now absolutely at odds with one another. They're only content to beat the life out of one another. And Benji now has a submission hold locked in. Is he going to try and rip Mark's arm off? You can see there wrenching the arms. He might have tried to rip him in half, but Mark's able to battle out of it. You can see he's holding his shoulder there, though. What damage has that done to the former KEW and tag team champion? And what damage has Benji got left in store as Mark whips him to the outside and now points to the crowd, maybe indicating that his shoulder's okay, and says, don't worry fans, I'll be alright for next time around. Give him a few shots into Benji here. Little kicks there. Squares up with him and then kicks him in the guts. Oh, face busters him on the outside. Looking to try and break that big nose. And that's it. The referee has called a finish to it, and both men will be carted back off to the locker room to deal with their bumps and bruises. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute write-off of the first match. We'll move into our second for the afternoon then, and one that has seen the Shinigami and Tanj also at odds since Tanj tried to whip away the belt from the Shinigami. But it's only led to more pain for the Tanj. If anything, he's been chased by the Shinigami since then. Here though, he might be able to get a measure of revenge. The Shinigami off his table, the illithid powers feeding into him, of course. Lost the KEW title last week to the Ploughman, who we'll see later on today. There he is, arms aloft. No longer the title around his head or his waist. A shock to many, seeing the Ploughman defeat the Demon. Perhaps it was only a demon that could defeat the demon, though. Making his way slowly down to the ring, and oh, hang on a minute, here's Tanj, but no, Tanj is caught on the table. The demon's happy to make his way to the ring, and Tanj unable to get past the table that has been placed at the top of the ring ramp. You can see there, maybe it's the darkness in the stadium has confused the Tanj, and he's just unable to get past that table. The demon, more than happy. He doesn't even know that Tanj is up there. He's just working the crowd, and the crowd love him. Tanj still stuck on the table. Oh dear me. The brain cells have found him. There we go. Now finally he's got past the table, and you can see by the look of it there as well, Tanj just decided, oh, he gets a big forearm in the face once the demon realised he was coming for him. You can see perhaps the Tanj just decided he's got to mock the Shinigami here again. He's gone with the blonde hair. I don't think that's a wise move to try and mock the demon. We've seen it before. Well, it's not the first time that Tanj has come out with surprise blonde hair. Even a surprise to the commentator. Oh, massive clothesline there from the Shinigami. Gets Tanj up now. I think Tanj was looking to try and get a surprise on the Shinigami. Didn't work out as he got caught on the Shinigami's table. And the Shinigami now inflicting a world of pain on the Tanj before the referees even rung the bell. This is, of course, a full count anywhere match, so the moment the ref does indicate that the match has started, the Shinigami could go for the pin on the outside. Drops the elbow squarely on the knee. Perhaps he's waiting for both men to get in the ring, and then he'll ring the bell. And Tanj up. Oh, and a big kick to the demon's face there. Gets hold of him now, whips him into the ring, and maybe this will be the opportunity for the ref to get the bell to ring. Misses the clothesline there, and Tanj has hold him from behind, lifts him up, oh, slams him down on those kendo sticks. Oh, blimey, goodness me. You can see there both men now. Maybe the Shinigami taking the time to stare at his blonde hair in reflection of it. Tanj now lifts the Shinigami up onto his shoulders, carries him into the corner, and drops him face first into the corner there. He slumps down into the floor as Tanj gets hold of the legs, lifts him out and drops him down on his back. The early damage dealt by the Shinigami, but now the Tanj in the ring with him, and he says, you know what, I'm the better of the two technical wrestlers. You might be the demon, but I'm a damn good wrestler in my own right. Gives him a little clothesline there and a few cheap shots to the face as he rolls over on the floor. Has hold of the head now, puts the foot on it and then stomps on his brains. The demon up quickly though, recovers very swiftly of course, whips his man into the corner and splashes him in and launches him off the ropes, goes for the clothesline, ducks under, and oh, the big cross body there with the elbow right in the face. You can see, look at that, worshipping his Dark Lord now as Tanj is up quickly and says, I don't need a Dark Lord to worship, I just need to put you in a world of pain. Picks him up, drops him on the top ropes there. Now gets hold of the leg, rolls him over from behind, and what's he going to do here? Looks like he might have hold of the head. Oh, he's getting a strike in there, the referee, in the way the demon crawling for the ropes. And there, another shot to the face. You can see Tanj fired up, beating the head of the demon into the floor, trying to give him some sort of brain ache. Maybe he won't be able to see properly, he thinks. If he does, drops the knee squarely on the head now as well. The Shinigami, slow to get up. Oh, and a nasty knee to the back of the head again, bouncing the knee off the mat. And the Tanj gets over to Shinigami, who's quickly up there though. Now jumps on top of him and is pummeling the life out of him on the floor. Few swift hits there, goes for the cover. 1, Not even a 2 count there. The Shinigami comfortably able to kick out of that one. Tanj admiring his victim on the floor, and another swift knee to the face. And the Shinigami from starting pretty swiftly here with Tanj trying to get the surprise on him is now in a world of difficulty, it appears. Oh, and the Demon though up and drags the Tanj down on the outside. We're up to a 1 count. Perhaps it's not a Falls Count Anywhere match indeed. Then it's just a regular match. Back into the ring the Tanj goes by the Shinigami, and the Tanj back out of the ring. You want some of the Shinigami on the outside. You can see the Shinigami was prowling around the outside there. Perhaps he was waiting for Tanj to come back out. And look at this. Now he's worshipping his Dark Lord, using those dark powers. Gets a little hit from Tanj though. Tanj merciless in his attack. The knee to the back, and then the clothesline to the back as well. Stomps on the arm as he's on the floor now, and then rolls him over. Tanj giving the Demon no time to allow the dark powers of his Dark Lord to come into full effect. Gets the Shinigami up here, gets hold of him, pulls him out onto the second rope, drags that large lifeless body, has a look around at the crowd and says, shall I? And they say, yes you should. Oh, snap DDT off the ropes, and look at that, the Shinigami splayed out now on the floor as Tanj looks around the audience and says, you know what it might be time for? I think everybody here wants to see it, but he's going up to the top ropes. Goodness me, that's a big man to be up there. The Shinigami's up quickly though. Tanj dives off. Oh, axe handle smash. I thought the Shinigami had recovered just in time. Rolls him over for the cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count there though. The Shinigami with enough left in the tank to kick out. He is a difficult customer to put away. It has been all Tanj though since they've entered the ring. And the knee to the back of the head. Nasty, vicious hit there from Tanj. Perhaps he's thinking to himself, if I have the blonde hair, it will give me these illithid powers. And you can see here, stomping the floor, worshipping his own primal gods, goes for the TKO, but no, the Demon hooks him up and slams him down on the floor. Goodness me, I thought that might be it if Tanj just got hold of him there and got him with a TKO. A few swift hits from the Demon there, drops the Tanj to the floor. And the Demon now, oh no, we've seen this before, look at this. He worships his Dark Lord in mysterious ways, gets the crab walk locked in as he mysteriously works his way across the ring, shimmying over the Tanj up, gets hold of him, and then gives him the little kiss on the cheek, and the demonic edge, there it is, down he goes for the cover, covering his entire body. 1, 2. Just a 2 count though, and the Shinigami now, look at this, has the arm up for the Dark Lord. Up gets the Tanj, gets hold of him, and up goes Tanj. Down he comes, massive choke slam there, goes for the cover now with the Demon. 1, 2, 3, oh no, I thought that was it, got the shoulder up there, Tanj, you can see how angry the Shinigami is. I wouldn't want to be Tanj right now. Oh, gets the knees up there though, straight into the Shinigami's back for a little bit of a breather. Big clothesline from Tanj, and another one. Up gets the Shinigami, misses his clothesline, and a big scoop slam from Tanj. Turns the momentum of the match in an instant. I thought there though, the Shinigami had done enough to put the Tanj away. The Tanj now stomping his way round his opponent, working every part that he can. The arm, the leg, the face, the chest, anything he can, and beats the floor again, worshipping his own primeval lords. Gets hold of him, TKO! The Tanj knockout blow out of nothing. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, no. Oh my goodness me, it's not many an opponent who can kick out of a TKO, ladies and gentlemen. And the Shinigami, who's just got the shoulder up there. Tanj now up onto the top rope, points to someone in the crowd and says, watch this. Waits for the Shinigami to get back to his feet. Oh, going for the cross body, but the Shinigami caught him in midair and power slams him down on the outside. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. And now look at this, give him some of them his own medicine as he stomps the face on the outside. We're only up to a 2 count. The referee's told both men back in the ring. He knows that the Demon will want to inflict some damage out there. We're up to a 3, and the Demon reluctantly but slowly makes his way back into the ring. Now he looks a bit woozy there, the Demon, but no, lulls him into a full sense of security and gets that big diving elbow to the face in, hits him in the face, and now gets hold of him from behind. I think he might be trying to put him to sleep here, ladies and gentlemen. Will he knock the Tanj out? Looks like he's trying to chloroform him, maybe. The Tanj, look at the power on display there, rolls him over and flips him off his back and stomps on the back of his head there. And again, working the face now, Tanj with the swift stomps right to the mask of the Shinigami, and another one there. Now pummeling the Shinigami's head yet again. The Tange, of course, one of the wrestlers who can take a beating in the KW, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. He'd just done enough there. Beat his head into the mat, and it was enough to give the Shinigami a concussion, we think. He wasn't moving after that, and that does it for Tange. He's able to get a key win here after the Shinigami has done nothing but assault him, basically, in the most recent weeks in the KW. He's come out at every opportunity to attack the Tange, but this time around the Tange tried to get the upper hand, stuck on the table to start the match, but the blonde hair maybe gave him the power he needed. We'll see if he keeps the blonde hair for the next pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. But goodness me, that was a cracker of a second match. We'll move into our final match for the evening then. It's a no-holds-barred match between our KW champion and the Cyclops. The two of them, of course, have been at odds. We've not seen the Cyclops since he was in the ambulance. He's determined to make his return before the next pay-per-view. So he requested that he face off against the KW champion. Here he comes with the belt around his waist. Our new KW champion. Of course, you won't have to defend the title here.
From London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, the classic champion.
But the Ploughman will, of course, have to defend his title next week or at our next main pay-per-view, which is not far away. You can see there, pulls the thumb across the throat, perhaps indicating he's looking to end the Cyclops' career in the ring tonight. Slaps the chest. The two of them have been at odds since the Ploughman tried to pinch the KW title of the Shinigami after the Cyclops was defeated just after our last pay-per-view, and the KW titles changed hands then. Since then, the Ploughman has been on a ruthless streak to regain his opportunity at the KW title. Finally got one as he defeated the firefighter in a one-on-one match for to be the number one contender. And now has the opportunity, does the Cyclops, to get a measure of revenge against his former tag partner.
And his opponent from London, England.
Here he comes, the former KW champion.
63 pounds.
Makes his way to the ring. As of course, the emblem on the back telling you that he is here to reap and take down the demons. You can see though that he looks like he's having a bit of trouble there, grasping the head. Perhaps that's a sign that he's had the illithid whispers in his brain and that all's not well. With the Cyclops slides into the ring and then dives through the second rope straight into the crowd. The kids in the front row, look at that, giving them the four-fingered salute. That little child there managed to Michael Jackson out of his seat, it looked like, for a minute. Here we go then. No love lost between these two. The Cyclops will feel aggrieved. The Ploughman tried to pinch whatever was left of the title. And since then, the two have been on the warpath against each other. The Cyclops here picks up the Ploughman onto the shoulders. The Ploughman slides off easily though, gives him a few swift hits and spinning net breaker there, and immediately the Ploughman out of the gates early doors, knee to the back there, nasty knee, stomping on the back again, trying to work the weak areas of the Cyclops. Little knee to the face, goes for the cover already. One, just a one count though, ladies and gentlemen, not enough to put him away there. Look at this, spinning the arms around and the legs, trying to taunt the Cyclops, who's not even got back to his feet yet. He looks very woozy already. Perhaps there was so much damage done from that ambulance match that he isn't able to recover. Oh, misses his shoulder charge there, but picks him off in the corner perhaps. No, just gets a little hit in and then lets his man out of the corner for the axe handle slam right in the face. Now he's getting the hush puppy straight in the gob as he kicked him almost across the ring there. The Ploughman looks like he's putting this one away very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. The Cyclops yet to get into the match. Oh, misses the drop kick there though, with the Cyclops quickly out of the way. Now gets hold of his man, picks him up on his shoulders, showing the power on display here, carries him over to the ropes, and oh, drops him face first onto the ropes. Now trying to choke him, but the Ploughman's quickly up with a few hits and kicks there, and a little swinging net breaker from the Cyclops. Might be out of the momentum shifter he needs. Gets hold of his man, whips him into the ropes, and a big clothesline there, drops him down to the mat. Gets hold of him again. Swift punch to the face. This is, of course, a no-holds-barred match, so anything goes. Just the two men decide to get out of the ring. There's no disqualifications, no count-outs. Weapons are allowed, and I'm sure they'll find their way out there and in amongst the weapons in due course. The Cyclops here, the few hits, a little kick to the guts there. Gets hold of his man, whips him over the top rope. Now he's braced on the outside, and the Cyclops looks a bit dazed and confused still. Like I said, you have to wonder how much damage was done during that ambulance match. A little punch to the face here though. Gets hold of the Plowman, lifts him up, and drops his spine on the edge of the ring mat there. Goodness me, trying to snap his man in half. Former member of the Teachers Union goes for the chair under the ring, and the Plowman slow back to his feet on his knee there, and went for the chair shot, but no, the Plowman wrenches the chair off of him. The chair goes skittering into the ring, and now gives him the steel stairs in the guts and picks up that chair he was going to use and gives him a chair right to the legs, and across the back now, slamming it on the floor. Look at that, teasing his former teammate, and now hammers him in the back again. But the Cyclops says, I'm used to this kind of punishment. When you're a demon hunter, you have to deal with all kinds. Whips his man down across the ring, then pins his arm to the floor, stomping the fingers here, working the hand of the Plowman, weakening whatever he can, beating him now on the floor, punching his head in, and the guts too. Little kick to the guts there, picks him up now, gets hold of him. He's got him in that sleeper hold, trying to perhaps put him to the night down on the outside. And look at this, has he managed to successfully knock him out? No, the Plowman's just good enough to fight back out of this. Look at this, the athleticism of the Plowman on display there. Flips over his man. Slowly both competitors back to their feet. They are, of course, two of the older members of the KEW. Whipped into the ring, the Cyclops goes, and in comes the Plowman now. Tries to run up to him, but the Plowman was ready for it. Well, the Cyclops was ready for it, sorry, but the Plowman reverses. No, stunner off the top rope, and down he goes onto the floor. And now the Plowman taking the time in the ring to watch and observe. Dives over the top rope there, straight onto his man. Gets a butt straight in the face there for his trouble. Gets hold of the leg now, wrenches the knee there, working every part of his opponent on the outside. What's he got on the ring? He's got the kendo stick. Kendo stick to the guts there, but he's straight up the Cyclops, He's used to the pain and the punishment. A few swift hits there, and the backdrop there from him. Now he's walking away from his man. I think that was a dangerous territory. You shouldn't turn your back on a demon. He should know the most about that, really, the demon hunter. And a little hit there and a kick from the Plowman. The Cyclops, he now picks him up, slow back to his feet it seems, scoops him up here, has hold of him, and drops him face first into the ring. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, the Plowman is really dishing out some punishment here, whips his man into the ring. The KEW champion, showing why he is the champion, rolls in over the Cyclops, goes for the cover, 1, 2, just a 2 count. You can see he's only just able to get the shoulder up though. I think the Plowman thought he'd done enough to put him away there as he's slow up into the corner, and the Plowman now getting some room, runs over and dives across him there. Awkward looking crossbody off the ropes there. The Cyclops went for the shoulder barge, missed it completely, and now he's going to get the hush puppy in the back of the head. And down he goes, the hush puppy in the face. Goes for the cover now, 1, 2, 3, and that's more than enough to put away the Cyclops as the demon looks over him and says, you were once a formidable opponent, now you're no more than some garbage on my path to KEW dominance. I think that'll do enough for their rivalry, and goodness me, I think that's put the Cyclops well and truly in his place once and for all, ladies and gentlemen. Join us next time though for our next KEW pay-per-view. It proves to be a thriller. We've had reports, of course, that the KEW Championship will be on the line. How will he defend it? Only time will tell. Join us next time and find out. But once again, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen.